You have a war attack, you open Clash of Clans, you're all ready to go, only to see this. Your heroes have 3 days left to upgrade. So what do? Wait, what if there was a strategy to get solid results without heroes? Here's the first base we will attack, but let's first check out the army. Here is our army and our spell combo. I'll also leave a link for this in the description. Now in our CC, we will take the Super Wizard Blimp with some more Invis spells. Our first priority is going to be to take down the town hall. First, I want to locate any air sweepers that may be facing that, and then in this case it's this one, so I'm going to drop our one freeze that we have onto that, then our hound to target the air defense behind the town hall, then the blimp. Basically this hound is just tanking for the blimp, so I'm going to drop an invis spell right in front of the town hall, and then drop the blimp, then a rage spell. Wait about 4 seconds for our second invis. In this case there's not much value beyond the town hall, so we're just going to end up saving our 2 extra invis spells. You could use those if there is value, but in this case there wasn't. Now that the town hall is down, we're going to begin over here with a loon, test for any seeking air mines, then 2 to 3 of our e-dragons, then drop a rage spell on those. And the reason we're over here is because it's pretty dense and the e-dragons can get good value. Now we're going to begin over here down on the bottom side to do a similar thing with the remaining e-dragons. Drop the rage. Generally you would want to keep all your e-dragons together, but in this case we're going to just go after the outside buildings mainly, just to gather percentage, and also deploy our baby dragon out here to gather some of these trash buildings. Could have been great, but I forgot, I made a mistake not to use the loons first, and so Seeking Air Mine took that out, but I'm going to use the loons now anyway, since there's these torch vessels here. We can take those out. I'm going to drop the haste spell just to gather those outside defenses there. Now all we have left is our 10 Sneaky Goblins, so I want to use one of these per each loot collector, and that should be a free easy 10%. So this attack really boils down to taking the town hall down for the initial 1-star, and then beyond that gathering the 50% to get the 2-star, and of course any X percentage if possible, but it's not really realistic to expect to get a 3-star without your hero. So in this attack it looks like we're going to end up getting about a 58% 2-star.